Hi, I'm Michelle Lisenberry Christensen of WorkingWithPower.com. I made this video for those who might want to refer clients to me, but want a little bit more clarification about how coaching differs from therapy. So very particularly, that's what I'll be helping you with today. Keep in mind, these are distinctions that I have discerned. They don't necessarily describe every therapist or every coach. This is more about should you refer someone to me or to a therapist. So with that in mind, let's begin. I'm going to distinguish the two on a number of different levels. The main focus. The main focus of therapy, in my sense, is that it's on old feelings and dynamics. My work, however, is based on new behaviors and distinctions, or pulling apart two things that might have gotten kind of confused or wrapped up together. For instance, dedication to your job versus not knowing how to turn it off, and sort of workaholism. So, can you be dedicated to your job without overdoing it in a way that has such high costs in the rest of your life? The key objective of therapy is healing, and the key objective of coaching with me is creating. And learning to create from perhaps different places within you. A lot of my clients have been creating from a very masculine, driven, make it happen kind of place, and that's starting to burn them out. So, being able to create the same results with lower costs, or being able to create entirely new results. And often clients don't know what those new results are when they come to me, but our emphasis is on creating. How are the objectives achieved? In therapy, it's often achieved through creating a safe space, a place where the client can, in effect, regress, go back into old pain, feel those feelings, and then sort of rebuild themselves from the ground up. In my coaching, the focus is not on the past, but instead on the future. So we're creating a transformational space, a space in which my clients are challenged to drop the behaviors and thoughts that may be limiting them and to try on new ways of thinking and being and moving forward. You know you need it when. Coaching is for people who, this is just sort of my bottom line, I refer people to coaching when pain is stopping them from taking action. And you know that a client might be good for me when their current MO or way of being is causing them side effects that they can no longer tolerate, that are no longer affordable. So their way of parenting or their way of doing business or their way of looking for their life partner has gotten old, isn't working, or they're getting the results they want, but the cost is too high. Refer clients who, for therapy, refer clients who want to heal issues with particular people. Generally people in their past, parents, siblings, that sort of thing, ex-husbands. Refer people to me when they want to find or improve a current relationship. Refer people to therapy when they need to forgive themselves or someone else. They're getting sort of stuck in old resentments or pain. Refer them to me when they need a new approach to leadership, to business, to sales, to their relationship with themselves and with other people that's a whole lot juicier. Refer them to therapy when they've suffered from trauma or loss and that pain is still really alive for them. We've all suffered from trauma or loss, but when you're still working through that, a therapist is a great place to be. And working with me is more appropriate when you need support to create sustainable behavior change. So when you know what to do, but you haven't been doing it, a lot of times I can help you unlock why that is and how to move forward. Go to therapy or refer a client to therapy when the person is recovering from substance abuse or addiction or other trauma. And refer them to me when they've been successful, but they feel stress taking a toll on their body, their mind, and their spirit. Refer people to therapy when they're struggling to make their lives work, and refer them to me when life works, but they're challenged and they need support to try to expand their repertoire of attitudes and behaviors and thoughts. The qualities and tools that the practitioner brings. So therapists create a feeling of safety. I inspire a feeling of possibility. Therapists tend to be more of a blank slate to allow clients to do what's called emotional transference. So they're putting their feelings about the rest of life or about a particular person onto the therapist so that the client can see that more clearly and then take it back and own it in a new way. I'm not doing that. I'm working on bringing distinctions to accelerate the client's transformation. Um, Clients, when they're struggling to make their lives work, when life is really, really hard, or they're feeling very stuck, that's a time for therapy. Working with me is more appropriate when many parts of life are working well, but there's a particular place where the client is stuck, or when they recognize, like, wow, this is working pretty well, but what I think I have in mind for myself is quite a bit different in quality or quantity or shape. And I can help them explore not just how to get it, but what is it in the first place, to make a big, meaningful change. So let's look at client experiences. Um, the client will be confronting old pain in therapy, but with me, they'll be confronting the gap between their current reality and the reality they desire. With a therapist, a client will be understanding the roots of their current dynamics, and with me, they'll be understanding the beliefs, behaviors, and thought processes that block their progress, and the new ones that will help it. With therapy, a client will be feeling feelings more deeply. And to tell the truth, with me, a client will be feeling feelings more deeply, because feelings and the body in my work are really a doorway to our ultimate potential. And a client will experience deep compassion from a therapist. And in fact, I bring a pretty good degree of compassion as well, but clients have told me, it's amazing, Michelle, how you hold my hand and kick my butt at the same time. So there's a degree of accountability in working with me. So the tools that the practitioner uses to create those things, a therapist is going to create feelings of safety, and so that's the bottom line. As far as I can tell you in a nutshell, that's the difference between therapy and coaching with me. And my intent is that this help you refer your clients, friends, and family to the right place. Please don't hesitate to call me at 206-696-1460 if I can help, or if you have any questions. And my email address is Michelle, Michele, just one L, at workingwithpower.com. Thank you so much for your time. Namaste.